Today, we are going to be talking about an important thing about the crypto bull market. Yes, that is what we'll be talking about in this particular video. How you'll be able to position yourself for this particular bull run. Mind you, if you have been following the crypto market, you actually see that the market has actually increased just of a sudden. The market has actually increased because there are lots of demands, and a lot of people might not really what is actually driving that particular demand as at this current time. Those are those things that I'll be sharing with every one of us in this particular video. You can see that the market actually is currently changing. Currently, BTC now it has currently has $117, breaking the all-time height. Yes, Bitcoin has actually broken the all-time height, and as at the time of you watching this video at 117. As at yesterday, you also observed that Bitcoin actually rose to I think to around 123, which was the peak. Yes, 123, and a lot of analyzers has actually said that has actually predicted that before the bull run will be over, that it is possible that the Bitcoin market actually rise to around 150 to 200 before the bear market we actually swing in. And currently you could see now that the Bitcoin is down by 4%. Yes, by 4%. And you could see Bitcoin is actually taking some other cryptocurrency down along with itself, which when Bitcoin was actually rising, others were not actually rising. But now that Bitcoin is actually falling, you can see that now others coin has start falling. So let's discuss about the Bitcoin and what it is in for I and you, how we could actually position ourselves for this particular bull run if every one of us will be taking advantage of it. So before I end this particular video, I'll be telling you some of my key tokens or cryptocurrency that I could say you can hold, that would be best for you to hold in this particular bull market. Yes, I'll be sharing without gatekeeping anything. I'll be sharing all of these tokens with you. So it will be better you just stick with me. So I showed something. I posted something on my X account. On my X account, I posted something. Let me quickly show you something on my X account about what let me quickly look for that particular post about what the banking sector in the US are actually talking about BTC, about Bitcoin becoming an asset. I tell you, see, Bitcoin is coming to a mainstream. Yes, you key in now or you forget about it. Bitcoin is actually coming to mainstream. This is my X account. If you want to follow me, you can actually follow me on my X account. Let me quickly show you something I posted. This is it. I will explain that. I'll be starting with that before we dive into about what are the major occurrences that is actually triggering the Bitcoin increase that you are actually seeing. So if you are watching this particular live channel currently, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you actually subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you could get updates about anything pertaining to cryptocurrency. So this is it. I say something. I say big news for crypto. I say the Fed, that is one of the banking sector in the US. FDIC and OCC now officially allocate bank to stake crypto like Bitcoin for customer. Banks can hold or even manage your crypto like any other asset. This is a major step towards mainstream adoption. This is the letter. Just comment in this live stream by saying letters so that I'll be able to post it if anybody is interested. But If anybody is interested, you want to read about it, sorry, I'll be posting it in the link or in the comment section for everybody to see it of this particular live stream section so that you could just read. But I'll be breaking everything you need because there are some certain grammars there. I've actually sat down, tried to decode it to understand what everything actually means, and I'll be explaining everything you need to understand about this particular major. This is one of those things that will drive Bitcoin in this particular era. I kid you not. This is one of those things, meaning banks now having the ability to be able to store. See, let me quickly come into the picture. Do you know that money is actually flowing out of gold, coming into cryptocurrency? If you do not know, I tell you, maybe you are still in the Stone Age. No, you are no longer in the Stone Age. Bitcoin and each every other cryptocurrency has actually comes to stay. It is either you like it or not. And it is better you jump into it now, currently, so that you could be part of those that will call the mover. Yes, there are actually some certain people. See, do you think this particular Michael Saylor buying Bitcoin, do you think it was just a joke? It was not joke. Him buying Bitcoin, piling up Bitcoins. This man, Robert Kiyosaki, he made a tweet about something. Let me check a tweet if I'm able to see it. Michael Saylor made a tweet. Robert Kiyosaki made a tweet about saying he started buying Bitcoin at around $6,000. Then fast forward to when it was around $66,000, and currently look at the price of BTC. Look at the price of BTC. Wow, $117,000 now. Is that a gain or a loss? I kid you, it is not a loss. It is a beautiful. See, everybody are saying that Bitcoin is just a safe haven now for keeping their cryptocurrency. I'm still coming into that. I'm still going to share more light about how people are able to use Bitcoin as a safe haven for themselves. Please kindly react to this particular, kindly like this particular videos and drop your comment, everything you think you know about cryptocurrency, and also follow my channel because I'll be dropping a lot of updates now about cryptocurrency, major videos, most especially talking about cryptocurrency. I'll make sure that I do a lot of it. It depends on the number of reaction of people I see that actually comment and actually like, then that will propel me of making much a video like this. So let's go back about what the bank got to say. Let me look for this particular chart. Let me look for this particular chart before talking about this. Look at this particular country. See, once upon a time, that was my chart I posted earlier on today at about 3 hours ago. Look at that. Once upon a time, look at the price market. Look at Bitcoin. As at particular year, this was around, I think, 2015 or 2014 thereabout. Look at that particular table. Let me face my camera so that you'll be able to see it very well. Look at it very well. Look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin was at $65. Bitcoin was at around $65. Ethereum was around 0.4. Ethereum was around 0.4. Theta, which was a stable coin, look at it there. Theta was around less than $1, in fact. And BNB was around 0.09. And look at USDT, which is also a stable coin, at 0.92 cents. Do you see that? Now look at my tweet. I made a tweet there. I say, truth be told, if you can't hold, you can't be rich. Sorry about that. If you can't hold, you can't be rich. The tweet plot is that hold good coins and stop chasing clout of useless coin in their trillions, saying you are holding. Tokens with a total supply in their trillion, lesson, Bitcoin is just 21 million. A lot of people, I remember back in 2020, when we are actually buying a certain coin, there was a coin called free coin. That was when those are the era of shitcoin. We have Shiba Inu, that we have Kichi, all of them we are just Moon coin. You see, their total supplies that then was in trillions. Some only if you are in billions. Most of them are in trillions and in zillions. Then with maybe just your $2, $3, and $5, you'll be able to gather thousands of that particular token. And back then, we'll be happy that, whoa, I'm having 50 million of this particular token, of this particular meme coin. Now we call them, a lot of them are called meme coin now. That have 1 billion of this particular coin, right? And you start imagining that, oh, if this coin could just get to $1, I will be so rich. Anybody that was saying that as at that time, they are very, very naive, because you don't understand what we call tokenomics, and you don't actually understand what we call market valuation. You don't understand tokenomics, market valuation, and supply. See, just like traditional market, Bitcoins too also rise in the winds of demand and supply. You can't imagine yourself that Bitcoin, which was 21 million, I've forgotten the total supply of Ethereum and BNB, but they are not in their billions. If I'm talking right, they are not in their billion. And you now see a coin in their billion, in their trillions and zillion. Now, you will now be happy that, oh, if I wish this particular coin could get to this also amount. Now, look, if you're able to buy Bitcoin at this bottom, as at that particular year, a lot of people will say, wow, you are wasting your hard-earned resources, you are wasting your money. I know some people that bought at that price will be saying, wow, you are buying Bitcoin at the peak. But now, fast forward to, let's say, 10, 15 years now, this is Bitcoin. This is the price of Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin now at 117,000. Do the math now. Let's say you're able to buy one Bitcoin at this particular post you are seeing there. You're able to buy at $65, and you're able to buy just a single Bitcoin. You're able to buy one Bitcoin. And now look at it, selling a fraction of it at this particular place. It will make you a rich in dollars. I tell you. Let's say somebody buy 50 Bitcoin, 100 Bitcoin, 1,000 Bitcoin at that. Do you see? The person will be held. Let me show you another critical thing, which see, some people are actually buying. I don't know. Some they say are still saying Bitcoin will not be. See, if you are watching this video, make sure you like, share, and drop your comment what you think about this particular cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, that is what is to buy now, or people should just leave it and move on. I will actually like it if you want me to create more videos like this. Actually drop your comments, and I'll also be thinking of creating other live videos just like this. Look at something. Look at another breaking news here. Breaking news. Slavedo Bitcoin bet is now, I think you know this coin, this particular country called Slavedo. They are the first country ever to start stacking up Bitcoins. Now, their Bitcoin reserve now worth over $456 million. Wow. They started this process since November 17, 2022. That was when they started the journey. I think that happened after the Bitcoin halving, when the dip came. That was when they started piling up. They started buying at the average of I think around 66,000 dollars. That was as that price they began to buy, and now they are sitting on a gain of well reserved to around 458 million in dollars. I tell you, see, the pace at which Bitcoin is rising and Bitcoin is moving is far different from gold. Yes, that's why a lot of people are transitioning now from storing gold as a store of value to Bitcoin, because the rate at which Bitcoin appreciate is very, very high compared to gold. And Bitcoin has just come to stay. I think the percentage of the world about people that actually holding Bitcoin is actually small, because go to a lot of countries, I tell you, see, it is still crime for you to hold any digital currency. Just like in Nigeria up till now, a lot of people that are still holding Bitcoin now or having anything called cryptocurrency in Nigeria are still doing it behind the scene, because the government has not actually fully approved uh, transaction when it comes to cryptocurrency. Because in fact, if you have any bank transaction that has to do with cryptocurrency, that account will get flagged, banned, and the amount money there frozen. So if you are still starting cryptocurrency now, I can still tell you that you are very, very lucky and you're on the foot on the great path. Let's go to, let me just show you what I want to show you. Let's go back to where we are coming from. Let's go to the topic. This particular video, I don't think it will be much, because I was not having a lot of time. I'm just trying to schedule my time so that I could make this. So this news from the Fed, FED, FDIC, and OCC. I've said it. If you need particular documents, just comment document in the comment section of the particular live stream. I'll be dropping it. Let me tell you what is inside the document and what it actually means about banks now coming into the picture for cryptocurrency. I tell you, this and many are more that is coming to cryptocurrency that a lot of people are now enjoying, that some people do not know that cryptocurrency has come to stay. Look at the US now. The US now is having a Bitcoin reserve now. And Bitcoin and US now, they want to be at the forefront of everything in life. They want to be at the forefront. Then they are saying that the world now is transitioning into cryptocurrency, AI, and that is why you could see the fight between let me not call it a fight. You could see it like a rivalry between China and the US about those who dominate, because anybody that is a world power about anything, you have to dominate in anything that is actually working at that particular time. So let's go now at what the banks will be doing when it comes to cryptocurrency. Now, this particular document has to clarify the notion that now you can actually start storing your Bitcoin in banks. Yes, that is one of the major good news for every one of us, meaning you'll be able to store your Bitcoin and every other digital asset. Let's say, for example, the problem that we have with a lot of these traditional banks. Something happened just of recent. I just discovered that some of my cryptocurrency that I kept on Binance was delisted. Yes, if there are not much transaction on a particular crypto, that is why you need the full knowledge about cryptocurrency. And also, I've actually created a tutorial, an ebook, yes, for every aspiring individual that wants to start their journey when it comes to cryptocurrency, so that you'll be able to start your cryptocurrency journey on a good path. So those particular coin was what I bought during the 2020 bull run, some crypto, and when the bear came, they actually went deep, and I left them because the value in price has actually depleted, and I was in loss. But fast forward to this time, I've gotten more than 3 to 5 thereabout of coins that I was actually delisted, that I was holding some of them, and now I was unable to transfer them before they get delisted in that particular Binance wallet. Now they have all gone into the thing here. These are some of the knowledge that every one of you just need to learn. Not just about buying, participating in airdrop, getting some airdrop, taking you have put them in some exchanges. I tell you, those tokens can may get delisted. That's why before I finish this video, I'll tell you some potential coins that you just need to hold. You just need to hold them. Yes, so that you'll be able to learn from me, so that you will not fall into the trap that I've actually fall into. Don't forget, I say actually drop the comment, your comment in the comment section if you need this particular document that I'm showing you. And you can see up to now that Bitcoin is still fluctuating. It is see, before the end of this year, actually see, I've been saying this to the people in my community and to everyone that Bitcoin will actually get to 150. It will definitely rise to 100. I'm not a financial advisor. Yes, any action you want to take, do your own due diligence. Make sure you are convinced about what you are going into and take action. Yes, I'm not a financial advice. Yes. So, but with what I'm saying, see, I've been saying this way back to when Bitcoin was actually around 66. I've been telling people that because I think I've seen about 2 cycle. Yes, 2 cycle. 2 cycle. No, about 3. Because the halving and the bull run that happened in 2018, before there, prior to that, I've been into cryptocurrency. They're not into buying but mining. For those of you, there was a particular platform called EU Boot then. I was mining BTC, mining Dogecoin as at that time. So in that was 2018 was my first experience in when it comes to bull run and Bitcoin halving. I was there. Then fast forward to when it gets to year 2020, I was now getting some knowledge about cryptocurrency. That was when my trading actually started. Yes, I actually started trading as at that time. And yes, there was a lot of error I made buying some coin that they did, and this fast forward to now, I know more. That is why I'm positioned and I'm thinking ahead to the next halving coming in the year 2028 now. That will be the next one now that will be happening in 2028, because you remember the one that happened last year. So it is a kind of an occurrence that happened where Bitcoin gets divided every four years. Another one will be happening in year 2028. But there are certain things that I've learned along the line which everyone just need to learn, because this thing, they continue to occur. They are just like an occurrence. They may be a little bit different here and there and here. Yes, but everything still remain constant. Just like your X, everything still remain constant when it comes to cryptocurrency. That's why I've been advocating, telling everyone that you just need to have the right knowledge, the right tools, the right mentorship program, being the cycle of those that actually into this particular thing. So if you want to join my community where I normally drop updates about this particular things happening in the crypto space, you can just check my Telegram. Yeah, you can just check my WhatsApp community in my YouTube channel. Yeah, when you come to my YouTube channel, yeah, that you are watching me, just go to the description. You'll be able to see my WhatsApp community link there. Just join. So let's go back to that particular to this particular form. I've been talking about it, but a lot of things are just coming into my head, which I just need to share, which I think they are actually also very, very important for every one of us to know. So let's go now. In that particular document, the government of United States have given the bank the go ahead to be able to keep assets for user in cryptocurrency, which was beautiful. And I know after this now, a lot of other country will actually start imitating this particular same method, giving license to banks for people to be able to keep their crypto asset just the way they keep their gold. Yes, the wealthy people actually buy gold. They use it as a safe haven for them to preserve their wealth. Because like now in Nigeria now, I'm actually making this live stream from my country, Nigeria, and the traditional fiat has actually been inflation has actually been eating into it, and a lot of ways by which people preserve their wealth are through this thing. Most especially the wealthy people, they buy things that appreciate. Number one, some people buy land. Yes, some people buy goods because this gold do appreciate. And as at the time of anytime they want to sell it, they sell it way more higher than. So now banks now coming into picture. This is the license that they were given to the US bank by the Fed, FDIC, and OCC. I have said it in this video. If you need particular document, just comment document in the comment section of this particular live stream. Don't forget to also like and also share. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel. So they have given them the license to do two things, and those two things that they have been given license to do are what I will be explaining in this particular video, and some other key informations that you need to know. So what are those things now? The first one is that the federal government now officially allow banks to hold or manage crypto like Bitcoin for their customer. This means you could soon store your crypto safely on your bank, just like cash or gold. It is a big step towards safer and more mainstream adoption. I tell you that by 2028, the amount of people that will be in crypto must have been way more than the number of people that you are seeing now. Yes, I kid you not. The amount of people that will be in cryptocurrency will actually be more. You know, a lot of people now, what brought them into cryptocurrency were just trade because they were trading meme. A lot of people, airdrops, yes, airdrops. Airdrops was what brought them into cryptocurrency. Airdrop like the likes of the ones that break that actually goes viral, like this one now, Pi, like the one of Pi, like which other airdrop was it? That was I think Cake as at that time. Then a lot of them that actually happened. So those are what brought people into cryptocurrency, and a lot of people did not even have that particular knowledge about cryptocurrency before coming into cryptocurrency. Yes, a lot of people did not have the knowledge, and that is why I always tell people that knowledge is important. Knowledge is important for everybody who wants to come into cryptocurrency. You just need to have the knowledge about what cryptocurrency is, the future that the cryptocurrency holds, and every other thing. So the first one about the license that we're giving is to the banks was for the banks to actually hold cryptocurrency for you, to have it as a store of value. You see, Bitcoin is still dangling with this. This is just a correction stage that you are seeing for Bitcoin. Before I continue, this is just a correction stage. After this, something will happen. Another move will happen again. You see that the Bitcoin will skyrocket again. So you are thinking you want to start with $1, $2. No, you can see those that are making the money are the ways. They are called ways. Yes, trading thousands of dollars, millions of dollars in the crypto market. They are the mover. They are the movers in the market. So, like what I was saying, the first thing license that were given to the bank by the Fed was that now banks in the US have the ability to store crypto for their customer as a store of value. Yes, meaning you can just go and save your cryptocurrency, yes, as a store of value. Maybe you have it on not the one you have on a decentralized wallet. We have different kind of wallet. The one you have on a cold wallet, yes, you could actually they store it. And the other one is that the other method, which is as good, is that that the license that they were giving was that the banks will be able to take decision on your behalf, meaning they will be able to help you to invest your cryptocurrency, take proper financial decision. Yes, that is the word. They will be able to take some financial decision for you, like investing, trading, um investing, trading, and many more, which banks will be able to see. I'll be coming live again, maybe on Sunday. Let's keep it a date by 2 p.m. I'll be coming on live because I still have a lot of things that are just flowing in that I have to share, but I don't want this particular thing to override what I've actually keep in place to share with every one of us in this particular live stream, because there are a lot of things that I just have to share. So let's go to the major reason why there was a rise in the crypto market. That was one of the major. Let me still try and reload this, because that was the major question every individual should be asking themselves: that what is the catalyst behind the increase in the crypto market? Why is the market rising? Why is all of a sudden overnight? Because before Bitcoin actually rose, Bitcoin was actually trading at around 90. Yes, not 90. Not 19. Bitcoin has actually rose to 106. Then suddenly Bitcoin just rose to over 110. Before we know, we are counting 115, 17. It was not until it gets to 123, which was currently now the all-time height. Let's go. If you're able to see it, the all-time height of Bitcoin, you could see this is the market cap of Bitcoin that was sharing the other time, 21 million. So let's go down and check the all-time height of Bitcoin. Let's look at the all-time height. The data is loading. Let's look at the all-time height of Bitcoin. So what am I trying to say? As it loads? Let me continue. So one of the major reasons why Bitcoin actually did what it did, the rise that we saw in Bitcoin was the first one. One of the major reasons is the mass adoption, institution coming in. Yes, institution coming in, countries coming in. Yes, the likes of US now in the crypto, and some other institution now coming in, buying cryptocurrency. And one of the major, let me say, thing about cryptocurrency is that transparency, and somebody should not be a monopoly major mover of a cryptocurrency. If you went and check Bitcoin white paper that Satoshi Nakamoto actually created, that nobody should be a single sole controller of cryptocurrency. So global demands from inflation hit nation. This is one of the major reasons. People in countries where the local currencies is losing value, like part of African, Latin America, or Turkish, are using Bitcoin to protect their savings. It fixed supply and global access makes it a natural alternative. Yeah, see, there was something that actually happened. Let me quickly, it was funny. It happens yesterday. If you have been following me on my YouTube channel, you know I've been talking about a particular cryptocurrency called Key. This is it. I'll be dropping another video about that particular platform called Key today, later on. There was something, if you are mining that particular token called Key, you'll be able to mine BTC. Yes, you'll be able to mine. This is it here. You can just go and just watch it to understand what this thing. So the Bitcoin that I've actually mined on that particular platform was around $42. But immediately there was an increase in Bitcoin. As at yesterday, the video I created that will be dropping today in this particular YouTube channel was that it suddenly rose from 42 to 121. You see the video when I dropped it. But currently now, I know if I'm to put it now, to check the value now, it will be around, I think, give or take, it should be around 115 or 110 now currently. But what am I saying is that countries that their fiat or local currency are actually going down now are using cryptocurrency as a safe haven to keep their money safe so that inflation will actually not bite into them. I've said something that when it comes to cryptocurrency, I said before now, people have been using gold, purchase of land, assets as a safe haven. But now the narratives are actually changing. People now are now coming to understand that they can actually hold Bitcoin. I know some certain folks that are my friends that what they hold, the only cryptocurrency they believe in is Bitcoin. They don't trade Mint, they don't trade Ethereum, they don't trade Solana. See, if you look at it now, the number of cryptocurrency that we have is over million. They are million plus now. Both cheat coin, meme coin, tokens, coin, all of them, all altcoin, they are over a million plus. But some people just believe in Bitcoin alone, and that's why they are amassing it, because it is now also a safe a measure of value, a save of value for a lot of people. And the other thing, which is actually one of the major reasons why we can see the rise in Bitcoin, is that Bitcoin is becoming scarce. The whole Bitcoin that could be mined all over the world is this 21 million that you are seeing here. 21 million. And as at the time of creating this particular video, I think over 19 million, if I'm not mistaken. I just know it is meant for a few millions that could be mine. So we have 21 out of 21 million, more than half, over half of it have been mine. And now, and you see, every 4 years, halving continues to happen. So, the law of demands and supply, that when the things become scarce and the demand is high, the price shoot up. That is what happens to Bitcoin. People in countries. So every 4 years, Bitcoin blocks reward is halved. This happened around April 2024. It was 2020, the last one happened. The one that just happened, the last one, just of recent, was last year. It happens in April 20th, 2024, cutting new supply in half. Less supply with stable and growing demand usually push price up. Now, currently, I've forgotten, I should have shared it, but now I can't remember the amount that each miners are mining. Those that use heavy machines. I think at the start of crypto mining, if you have those machines, they are just little. Some people are even using their mobile phones to mine as at then. And you see the number of Bitcoins that they were mining. Huge number of Bitcoins. So if you are still watching, make sure you like, subscribe to our YouTube channel. So number of Bitcoins that they were mining, but now I don't think you'll be able to mine 1 Bitcoin after everything that every set and done that any individual must have done. I doubt if you'll be able to make 1 Bitcoin. So that is one of those things that is actually making the cryptocurrency that's actually shoot the price of Bitcoin that you actually saw. So another beautiful thing that did it is that big institutions are buying in. See, there is one of the rules of trading I always tell people to follow. Buy when others are afraid, and sell when others are buying. See, after this particular bull run is over, there will be a massive sell. I tell you, quote me anywhere. I've seen 1, 2, 3, seen 3 cycle now. So I know what I'm saying. So there will be a massive sale. And that massive sale will actually make Bitcoins to dip. I don't know the amount. It might dip less than 100 plus. And that's just the opportunity to ape in, where investors and a lot of people will be scared that this thing, this particular token is going down. That was when you start seeing a lot of things. People say Bitcoin was all a lie, it was all a scam, like this, like that. Those are when people buy. Those are when investors, traders buy. We buy the dip. And just don't buy. Maybe you are having some few thousand. You just don't buy with all the amount you have. You buy it in portion. You do something we call dollar cost average. If really it dips to a particular level, maybe 2.5, you buy. You wait. You allow it to dip again because nobody knows the bottom where it will actually stop. We only normally use every 4 years of that thing to always look at when possibility time when it will rise. So dollar cost average, they call it DC, dollar cost DCV, DCA, sorry, dollar cost average. So when it dips again below half, you buy. Let's say, for example, now after the dip, now let's say Bitcoin rose to 200. Your target after the dip starts will be if Bitcoin could get $200, or let's say $130, you buy. After $130, your next target should be, okay, if it gets $200, you buy with a portion of money. And after that, you look, you say, well, if you get to $70, you get to that range, that particular range, you buy again. You look at, okay, if you get to $50, as at that time, as at the completion of the next cycle of halving in 2028, and possibly Bitcoin rose to, let's say, $300, $300,000. Do you know the amount of profit you have made? That is how people that make money in this space makes money. So institutions are buying in. So Wall Street giant like BlackRock, yes, BlackRock have been buying Bitcoin in billions and in billions. Michael Saylor have been buying Bitcoin. You must have seen the news. And Fidelities are pouring billions into spot Bitcoin ETF. Yes, now you don't need to be able to buy Bitcoin through exchanges. No, you can now buy Bitcoin through ETFs. In just a few months, inflow topped 50 billion, showing that major players now consider Bitcoin a real asset, not just speculation. Yes, investors are now saying, investors with large bags are now seeing Bitcoin as an asset, not just as a speculation anymore. I tell you, see, crypto is going somewhere. And it's better you are at the forefront of that particular move. So do you know that the US Congress just had a meeting? They had a meeting called the Crypto Week, reviewing major bills like Genuine Act, Clarity Act, Anti-CBD Act. This aims to define how cryptocurrency, stablecoin, and digital assets can operate, making things less risky for investors and business. It was that particular meeting that led to this particular license that was given to banks now to be able to store crypto as a store of values for everyone, which is when I saw this particular document on Coin Telegram on LinkedIn yesterday, in fact, I was happy. I said, no, I have to share this with my community so that a lot of people could know where we are going into, that crypto has come to stay. Crypto, see, some people that are the naysayer now tell you that crypto is nothing, crypto is this. They are the back. But if I'm here canvassing, telling people that don't buy Bitcoin, don't buy this, and don't buy that, and I'm currently buying at their back, who will know? Nobody. You only tell people what you want to tell them, but it's better that everybody is just wise for you to know what you need to do. If you check the crypto market now, let me show you something in the crypto market. You could see Ethereum now. You could see the price at which Ethereum is. Ethereum is around 2,960 compared to the price that we saw here. Compared to the price that we saw here, let me quickly show you that. looked at it at 0 point. That is over, wow, that is over 2,400 plus increase, which we can say is massive. Look at XRP, for example. Now, look at XRP. XRP, wow, wow. How many increase can we actually call this? Look at XRP. At that particular time, XRP was at 0.00028 cents. And currently, check out XRP. You are not at the peak of the market. Check out XRP is at $2.90. Man, look at USDT. In fact, those ones that are stable coin, let's say Theta, that actually fell to, that means we must have made another 0.5 cents. Because look at Theta now, currently is at 0.9997. This is it. That is why cryptocurrency is all about holding. Now, look at desk screener trending. Trump coin, USDTO, ANE, RAM, GLT. They are the trading coin on desk screener. Look at the trading coin now. Look at them. This pump was the coin that one of the biggest platform for trading meme called pump.fund just launched their token just of recent. And look at it, it's one of the most trending coin. Then BTC, then Cross, then this particular cryptocurrency called T. So CoinMarketCap is one of the tools that we use to analyze coins. We use for analysis to be able to check a lot of things about the market. So very soon I'll be going. So just stay with me. You can see the market cap currently is at 3.67 trillion. That is the market cap, and the fear and greed now is currently at 70. Let's check at Bitcoin dominance. See, altcoin season is actually at 33. Before altcoin season will actually come, which is the secret I say I will reveal. If you are just joining now, I can say congratulations because you're able to be hearing this. It has to get to 50 and above. Let's check BTC dominance. This is it now. This is BTC dominance. BTC dominance is at 63, which is still bad. And Ethereum is 1.1. Then we have for altcoin. Altcoin is at 33. So for this BTC dominant, this altcoin has to get to around, when it gets to around 40 to around 50, that's where we would say we have entered the altcoin season. Yes. Now, Bitcoin is still heading every other coin bound, tight. They are not actually doing well in the market. Until we see that the Bitcoin dominance actually drops below 50, going to around 40 or a bit below 40. Yes, that is when we will say we have come into the altcoin season, when other altcoin will start. But all these are procedure, or let me say step, that this currency will actually needs to pass through before the altcoin season will actually come. Because the first mover or the first wave is that Bitcoin will first go on a ride. Bitcoin has not actually finished its ride. It will still ride very well. Yes, quite all right. It will still ride very well. But when the ride is over, then something will happen. Mid-cap coin will start rising. Yes, mid-cap coin that are in their, let's say, thousands, their supply in their thousands, in their millions. Yes, their total supply is their thousands, their millions. They will start rising. Then after that, it goes to large caps. We go to large caps. That is coins that are in their billions. Yes, if possible, some that are mostly coins that are in their trillions. I'm sure meme coin, and we have seen the wave of meme coin. As at the ending of last year, coming into this year, we have seen that Bitcoin have done insane move. So I don't know if after this, maybe large coins like in trillions will still make a major move. But I'm well sure that mid-range coin, small cap coins will actually do well. This is what I have for you in this particular video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. And if you want me to do any other video, major video like this, actually drop a comment. And if you need that backlog document, drop the word document, and I will be dropping it for everyone in this particular. If you want me to continue to always talk about cryptocurrency and what we expect, what is happening in the world of crypto, always drop it for me in the comment of this particular live. Then I will always do more of this particular video. Thank you. See you next time. Bye bye for now.